the basic objects. We are talking about the God, soul, and vanity. So in Tamil, in general, colloquial language, we call it as Kadavul, Uyir, and Malam. In the literature, it is written normally as Padi, Pasu, Pasam. So Padi is God. In Tamil, we call it as Kadavul or Iraivan. Pasu is actually, we call the soul, it's called as Pasu. In Tamil, we call it as Uyir or Anma. All these are the same thing. And Pasam, in Tamil, vanity in English, we call it in Tamil Malam or Pasam. So Padi, Pasu, Pasam, this we were discussing in our discussion on Friday. Now in continuation with that, so in that we just understood God is the giver who takes care of us, and we are actually experience everything by his grace as soul, and the hurdles or the negativity are all created to the soul by this vanity. This is what in general we discussed on Friday. Now we are continuing in that. So the prime objects what we were speaking is actually three: God, soul, and vanity, or Padi, Pasu, and Pasam. In Pasam, we generally describe three things are there. On that day, I was telling you only as the vanity. Generally, if we say as Pasam, it denotes that only one. But when we get into the details, two more are there. Let us understand what are those two. The other one, what we have not spoken on that day, is called as Maya. In Tamil, it is called Mayai or Maya. For an easy understanding, let me tell you, the world where we are living today is created by God, but it is created from this Maya. From where it is created means it is from Maya. So the world today, what we are living, are all the worldly objects what we are seeing today, including our body, all are created by God, but created from this Maya. So this is one among the Pasam or the vanity part. Another one is called Karma. In Tamil, we call it as Kanmam. So in general language, we call it as Karma. For an easy understanding, these all our actions, I shall put. So even on a Newton's law, we understand every action has an opposite equal reaction. Same thing we are applying here. Whatever we do, an action has its effect. Today, we are studying. It has an effect. Somebody may get benefited. We get satisfied. We are enriching our knowledge. There is an action. So there is an effect or result for any action. I am hungry, so I have taken food today morning. It's an action, which means it fulfilled my stomach. Now I am not hungry, comfortable in talking to you. So there is a result. Same way, whatever actions, where we are doing it, it is from karma. So for some time, let us understand these three together as vanity. But the one what we spoke on that day, for an easy understanding, let us have it as ego. So there are three subjects under the topic vanity. So one is ego, other is Maya, third one is karma. Now let us understand these three a little. Because people may ask, sir, God is going to give all the good things. We are going to experience it. And that's what we want. What is the point in studying something which is going to make the negative impact or the hurdles here? Always, even in an exam paper, there are some instructions as do's and there are some instructions as don'ts. You are not supposed to do this. Same way, let us be clear about the things which are actually as a barricade, as a hurdle for our successful path along with the God. So what is that? So first let us understand. Little bit more we shall understand about its character. Then we shall try to understand in such a way how to get away from that. So all the three. So first, what are all those subjects? Then what about its character? Because I should know its character, then only I can try to find out a way to get away from it. So third one is, let me just get away. This is what. So in that angle, we are studying about it. In Saiva Sithantham, as much as we learn about God, we learn about this ego also. Because we are sitting in the middle. We are getting good things, we are getting bad things. So as much we are studying about a part, about a subject or an object, which gives us the good things, that is a God. We also learn about a subject or an object, which gives us the bad things also. Because as a character, we go through some negative elements. I get angry. Sometimes reasons behind, sometimes there are no reasons, but I am getting angry. In the world, who likes a person who is angry? So we know very well it should not be there. But if I ask you, will you get angry? Our answer will be normally, sir, sometimes. It's not that every day, but sometimes I am getting angry. Why we are getting angry? I don't know, but I get angry for some reason. From where it comes? Because God will not give you. God is a kind-hearted. He is full of grace. So He doesn't make you to get angry. Sometimes I feel sad. I don't know what to do. Why? Oh, sir, today, somehow from the morning, I am not in a happy mood. Say, what went wrong? Oh, something. And sometimes there are something really bothering. Sometimes which is something bothering, but we don't know what is bothering. But we are not as enthusiastic as ever. What went wrong? What happened? Who is behind this? This is the ego. Sometimes I am in a very sad state of affairs. I am sad. I am not happy always. So from where this sadness came? This is from the ego. So sometimes I am not clear with the things in seeing, whether it is a subject from the school or what my parents teach or what I'm seeing in the society may be different, but I am not clear in understanding. Why I am not able to clear? I have, right? I have. I am able to read a lot of complicated subjects in the school. I'm able to understand. But sometimes very silly things I am not able to understand. How? Why? These questions were put. Who is behind? All these are all from this ego. So in Tamil, we call it as Anava Malam. That word, we should be very careful. We should know about it. It is Anava Malam. As a beginner, I will put it this way. All the bad things, like what I say, the anger or the sadness or this ambiguity, whatever the bad things or the characters, what we experience, the main reason or the prime reason is from ego, no other person. It is not God, it is not the Maya, it is not the karma, but soul undergoes a lot of these things because it's only one giver, which is Mr. Ego. So let us understand, it is Anava Malam. We will study in depth, some more in detail in the coming classes. Let us keep it like that now. Now, the same thing we wanted to know about the karma. Karma is the one very easy to understand. The soul's action. I speak, I drink, I eat, I listen, whatever it is. These are all the actions. Right? All these actions. From where I get, it is from karma. And also easy to understand. All these actions have effects or the results. So if I go from reverse, all my experiences today are result of some of my actions I have done earlier. What I have done earlier, yesterday, I am getting the benefit today. So what I am enjoying today is actually from where what I got. Today in school, you know some subjects, you are very strong in it. So how you became strong, it is for the last 2 years or before 2 years, you have spent time in studying about it. The result today, you are a master of it. Today, I am 55 years old. Almost I am in a retirement stage. For the last 35 years, I have worked, I have earned. So that money today is with me. So it's an action earlier done, it has an effect. So if I apply it today very simply, because God is impartial. He is actually kind enough with all the souls. Even the soul of a human being or if a soul of an animal also, he is actually kind enough with everyone. And he is highly impartial also. He doesn't have any likes, dislikes like what we have. So then basically one simple question will come. Sir, I understand he is impartial. Thank you. Sir, I understand he is very kind enough. Thank you. Sir, I understand. 5 minutes back you told, the body what I am having today, the world where I am living here, all are actually created by him. It is created from Maya, but creator is God. If he is kind enough and if he is impartial, what he should have done, all in the world should be created in an uniform way. Now you are living in Australia. Hope you have seen Sri Lanka. Maybe in India you have seen or you are going to see India. You see the difference. You can know how is Sri Lanka, how is Australia, how is India. I don't say which is best, which is the better. I'm not telling that. But there are differences. Even the weather in Sri Lanka is totally different from weather in Australia. The cost of living or even the style, lifestyle is totally different here, totally different. In India, it is different. Even in Australia or even in Sri Lanka, if you see, you are not able to see one face similar to the other. Now we three are in the screen now. I am looking different. Thennadu is looking different. Kedran is looking different. Why God has put us like me, like this, like you here? Why these differences? So there are differences in the physics structure itself. There is a difference. Even though everyone is having 2 eyes, 1 nose, 2 ears, but see the difference in the, so it is different. By wealth, it is different. By intelligence, it is different. All are not the same. If he is impartial, what made him to give birth in a different way like this? First question. Equally important, the second question. On what account he has made this? The teacher is actually evaluating the marks and giving it. You have scored 9 out of 10, you have scored 7 out of 10, you have scored 4 out of 10. Means, on what account? It is, you can say, sir, what I have presented in my paper, teacher has valued. I have presented everything right, so I got 10 out of 10. My friend has made 3 mistakes, so he has got 7 out of 10. So, the different, why the teacher should be impartial, mean all cannot be given 10. But why he is given 10, why he is given 7? The simple answer is, it is from the paper what we have given to the teacher. The same way, now the teacher is a God who has created this world, who has given all of us these things. But in a different way means, why there's a difference? It is basically depends on what we have done here. Whatever the actions. That's how the difference. So these are all the experiences, result of the action. From where these actions have come, it is from karma. In Tamil, we call it as karmam. In English, we call it as karma. And this karma is the one, generally, all the other religions also believe in it. Every religion, whether you are a Jain, or you are a Buddhist, or you are a Sikh, or you are a Christian, there's one karma everyone believes, and they simply believe the fact, what I do today, I will get it tomorrow. So how I am today was what I have done yesterday. This is what. So this is a simple introduction about karma. And a lot has to be studied on karma. It's a very big subject. Just on a first day, let us know about this karma to this level. Then we will go the types of karma. What is actually a karma? And how to get out of it. All these things we will learn. Now I come to Maya. Maya is another existing object from where God takes the opportunity to create this world. When God wants to help these souls, making the soul to enjoy the world, enjoy the life, enjoy. So what he has done, he has created this world, and he has created a lot of materials in this world. He has created the body and all the organs in the body. So all these things he is doing it only for the purpose of making the soul happy. Because that is his kindness. So that he makes it from Maya. So I can make it this way. God wants us, because we are all his children, he wants us to play. So to play, first we need a ground. Maybe we need a ball. We need a football post. These are all things required for us to play. All these things he makes it from Maya. First he makes the body to play. Then he gives the football ground. He gives the ball. He gives the post. He makes the boundary line. Everything he creates for us. That is his world for us to play. But The one important thing is all are available for us to play. We should have the freedom to act. Suppose if I am not able to move my leg, how can I play football? So some actions are required. These actions is creating it from karma. So let us understand. There is one Maya from where we get all the things. There is one karma from where we get the action. So we need actually things. Also we need the action. I need a sweet today morning. That's a thing. And my mouth should actually cooperate, then only I can take it. So that is actually from karma. This God gives us. Why he is giving all these things is a part. First, let me just understand what happens. This ego or the anava, from time immemorial, that is what we call it as anadi. From that itself, the soul is connected with this anavamala or the ego. So, as I was telling you, this anavamala is a negative product, negative material. So, what it happened? It actually hides our brain, which means the soul's mind. I have not got the body. I am saying the initial period. I have not got this body. There is a soul, there is anavamala, there is a mayamala, there is a karmamala, there is God. These are all the materials available. In this, what happened? The soul has a connection with this anavamala. Anavamala, what is things? It is a bad material, as I tell you repeatedly. So, even though the soul has a mind to act, it actually covers or hides the action. So, what happened? The soul's mind is covered up, which means now it becomes effectless. So the soul doesn't know, where am I? Who am I? Suppose if you are given an anesthesia injection or a tablet, what will happen? You don't know. Even if I ask your name, you cannot tell. You don't know where you are. You don't know who you are. Same way, this mind is blocked by anavamala or the ego. Not only that, soul has its own intuition as a mind to recognize things. Also, it has the action deeds. It is able to act on its own, which is called kriya. Kriya means actually action. Mind, soul has the character of doing things. It is a kriya, power. When this anava or this ego blocks the mind, it doesn't not only block the mind, it also blocks the action power also. So we have a mind power, we have an action power. One more thing we have a power of likes and dislikes. So I like this, so I am able to act on it, and I know what I am doing. All these three are with me, which is the likes and dislikes, which is an action power, then it is a mind power. I like actually a sweet. So it becomes from the likes and dislikes. Then when I like it, I do an action of getting it from the shop. I pay the money and I get it. It's an action. After getting it, I taste it, and I taste, my mind says, wow, it is super. So I'm enjoying it. So all these powers as a soul we have, all the souls have. Unfortunate, when get connected with this ego blocks all these powers, all the three powers. One is recognizing where we are. Then it is actually our actions. Then also it is the likes and dislikes. So all the three are blocked. So now what will happen? I can say we are in a stage of coma. That's how it should be. Because we don't know what is happening. We don't know where we are. We don't know who has done this. We don't know how to come out of this. So all the mind is blocked. We don't have any actions. Action power is blocked. We don't have the soul has. The power is, action power is blocked. Now he has no likes, dislikes. So everything is blocked. So what will happen if we leave it? I can say that's the end of it. Now God comes in. So what he did, he has seen this is the effect of this ego. Ego has made this blocks. So now he is trying to remove that block. That's what first God's biggest help starts from there. He is trying to remove the block which is made of this ego. So he wants to remove the ego from us. So what he does, he did not do it immediately or with one action. Stepping in, cutting the ego, throwing it out, making the soul free. No, he doesn't do that. Why he doesn't do that? That's we will study in later. But he doesn't do. What he does, we are actually totally covered up by that ego. So now, and we have become actionless. So always, when you are in a coma, first what will the doctor will do? Try to get you away from that coma stage. And if you're able to open your eyes, oh, that itself is a big relief. Today morning, I am able to see him simply raising his hand to some extent. Okay, great. Because for the last 15 days, nothing was there. Today, some moment has come. Good. Did he speak anything? No, he doesn't speak. But yesterday, once in the night, he just opened his eyes and closed. Today morning, I'm seeing some action in the finger he's doing. Oh, that's improvement now. Then the next day, I'm able to see once he raised his arm and put, okay, good. So this is how it is. So slowly, making the soul to move. What happens? When you are actually tied up with a rope, you are not able to move. Now you are able to move a little. What will happen? The rope will unwind or the knot will get loosened. You are tied with a rope, so you are actionless. But now your action is initiated. So what will happen? Slowly your actions start moving. So what will happen? The rope, what we have tied, will become unwind, and it will slowly, it becomes this one. This is what exactly God is saying. So he wants the soul to act now. So for the soul to act, two things are required. One, a place to stand and act, or a body is required for action. That is why he calls the Maya and invents this world as well as this body, so that for action the materials are ready. Then he brings, already the action power is blocked. Even though space is there, but the ground is there, but I don't know how to walk. My legs are given, gray space is given, but I am not able to walk. So he takes from karma. Karma is also another object which is ever existing. from karma, he gives us the power to walk. So now from Maya, I got the ground. From karma, I have got the ability to walk. So I'm able to start walking. When I walk a little, what happened? The ego, what has actually compressed me like this, gets away like this because I already started moving. So when I started moving with an action, the bad material slowly gets released a little. This is how it started. This is the beginning. The soul's actually eternal path actually starts from here. This is how it started. And purely no actions from soul, 100% it has become from God. He created the body. He created this world. He gave not only the prime body, he also gave legs, ears, mind, kidney, everything. Then the world, it's not just the world. He has given all the gadgets for us in the world for us to experience. So with all these, now and from karma, he has given us how to act on that actions. That's how it started. So far we have spoken about God. We have spoken about soul, vanity as a subject, and we have spoken three are there. One is actually ego, then Maya, then karma. So I have spoken 1, 2 plus these 3, 5. Let us be very clear in understanding. All these 5 are ever existing, which means these do not get vanished. So in Tamil, we call it as anadi, which means there is a philosophy, simple philosophy. Anything which is made or which was born, one day it has to die. Whatever it is. A object which is made, one day it will get destroyed or vanished. So anadi means it is not made, it is ever existing. So since it has no beginning, it has no end also, which is always existing. But many things in the world, whatever you see, not many things, all the things in the world, what we see has a beginning and at the same time has an end. Today I have got this pen. It is a new pen what I got. I know very well it may be with me for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. What will happen one day? It is going to be useless. I am going to throw it away. That's it. I have my watch. For the last 10 years, I have this watch. But I know very well another 10 years it may be there. But one day what will happen? We have seen a lot of materials what we have seen now. There are some books at our home. 30 years, 40 years, 50 years will be there. That one stage, then you can't even handle that book. Finally, you will say, let us have a new one. This I cannot take and read, and you just throw it out. That's it. Same way applies to everyone. Even for this body, it is going to happen like that. We know. We were born, this body is given maybe 70 years, 80 years, or even 100 years. But one day what will happen? That's it. It becomes useless, throw it away. So all the objects, the worldly objects are born or they are created. So they have a beginning. One material which has a beginning will have an end also. And it's a theory. Nobody can actually argue. It is a fact. Only these 5 materials. Let us be very clear on these 5 materials. God, soul, ego, Maya, karma. These 5 are not made by anyone. It is an ever-existing one. So it is not, we can call it as Adi, which means Adi means there is a timeline, no timeline for this. So it is called Anadi. So since it is not created, it will not have an end also. which means always existing. So these 5 are always existing. Okay. Now one more thing about these 3 again, because God, we are clear. In one line we can write, He is so kind enough. Finished. No negatives from Him. Full of grace. So in one line it is. Soul, we are the people. Whatever we speak about ourselves, it is only we. So we know whatever it is. So soul. These 3 is a small question raised. Ego is bad. We should get away from it. That's clear. How about the other 2? Are they also bad? We need to get away. Or are they good? It's a question. It's a very interesting question because it's a logic. I was telling you on that day, Saiva Sithantham philosophy presents all its principles in a logical way. Now you see how the logic comes in. If I say it is a bad material, then the question will come. Sir, you were telling me it is the body is made from that. The actions are made from karma, done by God. If God is so kind enough, why should He present all this to us from a bad material? Right? So it cannot be a bad material. Okay. So yes, now I think I am saying it is a good material. But what will happen? No? If it is a good material, why it is actually described into the vanity area? Because vanity area is the one what we said are all the things we should get away. We don't want that. So if it is a good thing, then let us have it forever. Why we should come out of it? So if you say it is a good material, then the question will come, why I should get away from it? I can have it if it is good. If you say, no, it is bad material, then the another question will come, then why God has given this world, this actions all from that bad material? Why He introduced that bad material to me? So what to say? It is good or bad? It's a question. Let us understand very clearly. One about the ego, no doubt it is bad and we should get away, no doubt. Now we are talking about the other 2, Maya and Karma. I shall tell you this way. These both are good materials, but we should get away from it. Sir, why? If it is a good material, then why I should not have it? Everyone will have this doubt. Now I will tell you an example. A patient in the hospital undergoes a surgery. So that day when he underwent that surgery, that night, he was having severe pain on the stomach where the surgery was done. So by night 9 o'clock, when the doctor comes in the round, he says he is actually crying. I'm not able to bear the pain. Then doctor says, don't worry, I will take care of it. So he described a sleeping pill, asking that nurse to advise. He took it. Another 15 minutes, he slept well. So now he is relieved from the pain. So now that sleeping tablet is a good material because the severe pain what he has experienced, now he is happy, there is no pain because he has slept. Next day, morning, he was having some pain. Evening, the pain is more. The doctor comes in. So he says, doctor, yesterday what the tablet you gave, please ask the nurse to give me because now it is paining. I want to sleep. The doctor says, yes, the nurse gives. So what happened the second day also? Now he is happy that Now the sleeping tablet is a good material for him because he is happy. No pain now. He slept well. It was there for next 5-6 days. It happened like that. The 7th day, actually, there is no pain because the wound is healing now very well. He has no pain. So the doctor has stopped that medicine. What happens now? On that night, he did not sleep. Actually, he was not having pain. He did not sleep. He was asking for that sleeping tablet because he has practiced in such a way that he gets sleep very well because of that tablet. But tablet was a good material. Just to relieve him from the pain, it was given. So it's a good material. Now it has come in such a way, without that tablet, I cannot sleep. So now the tablet has become such a bad material. Because it is not advisable to have the sleeping tablet every day when you are all right also. But who is at fault now? Actually, it is not the problem of the tablet. It is a problem of us. The patient who has developed that habit or practice. And now he finds difficult to get away from that tablet. Doctor says, okay, today one day give, but tomorrow I will not give you, my friend. Today, okay, nurse, you give today. So slept. Next day, evening itself, he is starting, doctor, no, without that tablet, I cannot sleep. Yesterday night, now if you don't give the tablet night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I am not getting the sleep. I want that tablet. Actually, tablet was good 10 days back because to relieve him from the pain and give him sleep. But today, tablet is not required, but he has practiced. This is how this Maya is played by us. God has given this world. God has given the opportunity for us to do some actions so that the ego which is tying around us will get loosened and we can get away from that tied knot. This is what he has given. While doing so, we have practiced in such a way that this action itself is happy. God, even on stage, people say, I don't want God. This world, Maya, what has gone, that itself I am happy. I wish to stay here. No. So, let us be very clear. Maya and karma are basically the good products, like the sleeping tablets, which came to help us while we were in pain. This karma and Maya are given by God when we are under the pain from that point called ego. So while we actually trying to remove from the ego, automatically it becomes as a this one, we have to remove it. We don't want. Say today I am wearing a spectacle, you are wearing a spectacle. All the three we are wearing spectacle. I don't know about you too. I am wearing a spectacle because I have a short sight difficulty, so I am wearing. Tomorrow I go to the doctor. I don't know whether at 55 it's possible or not, I don't know. But the doctor says you can undergo a laser treatment now. Your short sight can be made all right. So I take a treatment within 2-3 days. Now I got all right. Now my vision is okay. The doctor says you remove it. No need. But what happens now? Doctor, please let you give me some plain glasses. Because for the past 30 years I am wearing it. Without this, I am not comfortable. Even people see me in a different way. So I was started wearing this because my sight was having a problem. So it was a good material given to me to catch up that sight. Now I am very clear with that. Now even that sight problem is addressed. I have undergone the laser. Now my eyes are very clean. I am able to see things very well. No need of it. But what will happen now? Since I used for 20 years, even I am not able to see my face in front of a mirror, sir. Doesn't look nice, sir. This only gives me comfort, sir. And even people will not recognize me, sir. Please. So if not the power, you just give me some plain glasses. Let me wear. Arey babre. Now you will say it is a good material or a bad material. One, actually, it was a good material. But since we have practiced with that, we are not able to get away from it. And now it is thinking that it is a bad. So it is a good material, just like a tablet or a spectacle, required for some time. How long? With the ego, when we are suffering, it is required by God. Once we are able to make use of it and get away from the ego, then this can be removed. So it is a good material. This is how about both Maya and Karma. So once again, I'm saying God, soul, ego, Maya, Karma. All these five are ever existing products, ever existing objects. They don't have a beginning, they don't have an end. They are always there. God, full of kindness, no doubt about his supremacy. We as a soul, we are to enjoy from the God's grace, no doubt about it. Vanity starts with ego, which is a bad material, ever a bad material. So it is better, let us try to get away from it. So, and unfortunate, from the beginning, our soul and vanity have got links or connections. So God helps us to get away from it. So he gives actually Maya and Karma for our help. So since it has come from for help, it is a good material. But as long as we use it as a tablet or a medicine, and once that disease of ego, when we are able to come out, let us stop this also. So we should be clear. Ego is a material we should get away. It's a bad material. Maya and Karma also are the materials to get away, but there's a good material once. Now it is not needed. So always when you are traveling, some water bottle which one you will be requiring at the beginning. And once you are, now there is no water requirement and this water bottle is also empty, you will not carry that empty also. You will throw it away because lesser the luggage, when you move forward, it is easy for you to travel. You will not take up all these different box, empty box, everything also with you. No, because I have, this was the bottle which was helping me 2 kilometers back. So it's not right on my part to throw. So let it be also in my basket. Mean, what will happen? 3 baskets only on water bottles you will carry. You can't do that. So what will happen? You throw it at one stage. Now it's water is not required, throw the bottle. Now my eyesight is clear, throw this one. Like that will do. That's how it is. So whatever we don't want. See what happens. We are happy with our hairstyle. But when it grows beyond the limit, what will happen? What do you say? Cut it. Sir, 2 months back, you were actually making this hair only beautiful. Now you want to throw. No, I don't want. Cut it, throw. So, same way, Maya. Good material, no doubt. But at the same time, you cannot, just to being good, you cannot carry on beyond limit. So you should remove it. But ego is the one. Bad material, so it should be relieved. So this is the basics. Now we have covered today. Maybe the next class, as I was telling you, in the beginning, for this time memorial, the Anava and soul have connections with that. Because of that connections, the soul has lost its brain power, action power, and the power of likes and dislikes. So it's totally has become actionless. There God comes in. So he, from Maya, he gave the body and world. From Karma, he gave the actions. So how that process started and how that process got carried out, that let us think about on the next class when we do. So from where this journey goes on, because it's now we have got for the soul, it's right almost from the beginning, now we have got it. So from where now we have come to such a place from where we have got how this process happened. Let us study on that. And the more important, where we are heading for this process, this journey goes till where, and what is going to be the end, this journey, how it's going to come to an end. This we will study on the next class. So with this today's class, the summary is We have studied about the 5 basic subjects. These are only the 5 objects, and the objects are very clear. Out of which one is very good, which is very kind enough, God. Soul, we are the person who is going to enjoy it or experience it. Ego is the one, we should drop it out. So let us do, it's a negative thing. The other 2 are good things given by God by us, but we should come out of it one day. So in Tamil or in the books, they tell an example. Suppose there is a thorn pinched into your foot. It has got stuck inside. Now you are going to the doctor. How he removes it? He uses a needle, which is also like a thorn only to remove. So a thorn is removed by another thorn, I can say like. In Tamil, we call it as mullai, mullal. Mull means it's a thorn. So thorn is inside, removed by another thorn actually. Same way, on the vanity part, there is one ego. Remove that vanity, other 2 vanities, I can say, which means used as a medicine. You to only the objectives to get the soul relieved from that ego. God does this. So with this small introduction about these objects, basic objects, we shall wind up the class today.